Hi guys, I'm Kirsten the journalist, and today's topic is the Russian-Ukrainian war or Ukrainian-Russian war. But our topic is going to solely be about Russia today. I believe that we should, see both sides of the story. There's one side, the other side, and then the truth. But let's just focus on the one side, and that one side is going to be Russia. And as you see, I'm wearing my sweatsuit or jumpsuit. As you know, if you don't know, it's really popular for Russia to wear jumpsuits to meetings, business meetings, weddings. So I wore an honorary of that. So guys, a filmmaker in Hollywood has named this war the Brother Killing Brother War. And now Putin wasn't the start of this, ideology of I want to be the superpower. This goes back to 1922 when Stalin rose to power, and he was in power until 1952. And I mean, he was the leader of the Soviet Union. This was a superpower of the world back then. And so Putin's idea of wanting to be in charge didn't start with him. So, after that, they had a couple of elected presidents or leaders that, were super with NATO and super against NATO. What comes after that is people who are with NATO or the Western ideology or completely against. Now, when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, so did, the separations of a lot of different countries. And that's also when, in 1991, when Ukraine got their independence. Now, what happened when Ukraine got their independence? United States went right over there and was like, hey, we'll have your back. And so that's exactly what happened. This time, after 1991, going through these ups and downs, Russia has always seen Ukraine as an embarrassment, their independence as an embarrassment. So when Putin came in, I think he came in with the iron fist, like, you know what? We're about to fix all this. And, coming from a long line of people wanting to be the HBIC, he was going to do the same. And you know what? We can't blame them because that is their history. So let's speed up to 2022, February 24th, the first day of, let's not use the word invasion, but let's just say of Russia going into Ukraine and being like, hey, you guys are ours. You guys are our friend. Now, let's take the idea of our filmmaker of the war of brother killing brother. So with Russia being the big brother, they have always been giving Ukraine the side eye, like, we watching you. Because since 1994, U.S. was like, you know what? We got you. Whatever you need, call us, we'll send it. So let's just speed up a little bit. We get to the 2000s and 20s, and the more that the EU's like, hey, Ukraine, come join us, come be a part of this, the more Russia is like, no, like, you're my brother, stay with me. And while Russia can't really understand, why they would want to join the EU, Zelensky is in power and he thinks it's a great idea to join the EU. He thinks it's a good idea to join the West and be a part of something, I guess, which he would think bigger than himself. So United States is like, you know what? Okay, join us, but can we build a military base on your land? That was Putin's last straw. He's like, you know what? No. This is my people, okay? No, I got lots of Russians who live here. I'm not doing that. Just because you want to have a base closer to me, so just in case something pop off, you can bomb me even closer? No, thank you. So that is basically why Putin decided to invade Ukraine. Now let's speed up a little bit more to the end of the year of 2022. And we're kind of looking around like, dang, my milk is expensive. I can't even afford no juice, eggs, bread. What's going on? So first off, let's just say that Russia is the number one, I think, producer of wheat. So bread's going to be expensive. He's like, you want some bread? I need them coins. So we kind of have to understand that, but let's go to a little bit into the sanctions, because I'll make another video about all of that, kind of breaking it down on what it means to, sanction a country. And now look at us because of all these sanctions. But, the United States, as an American, let me tell you this, we're not in the clear here. We have given Ukraine over $14 billion in aid going through this war. So, if your Xbox is $100 more expensive than it should be, there's a reason for that. So it's definitely a trickle-down effect. But as far as why Russia thinks or believes or has a leg or a pinky toe to stand on, that is their reason. It's overall for the idea that they want to go back to this 1922 idea of Soviet Union being a force to be reckoned with. And so the only way to do that is to have control over multiple nations, multiple countries, multiple presidencies. And, like I said, Russia knows their history, and Putin knows where he's been, and he doesn't like the trajectory of what things are going or how things are going. So, it's, taking that brother killing brother idea is that Russia doesn't want Ukraine to join the EU, because that is their last, way of holding on to that relationship with Ukraine, and that they don't want the United States doing anything on the Ukrainian land that, would affect them poorly. So in the next video, we're going to look at the financial side of things, sanctions, inflation. It all has to do with each other. So next time you go out to buy some milk or some bread, curse everybody, not just inflation or Russia, curse everybody, because it's everybody's fault. But thanks for watching, and I hope this helped some in understanding what's going on in this crazy world. But I'm Kirsten, the journalist. I'll see you guys next time.